Tensions continue to flare in the Middle East after Hamas claimed responsibility for firing rockets into Israel after clashes at a sacred site in Jerusalem. The blast set off an air raid sirens near the holy city, but there appears to be no damage or injuries that we know of at this moment. Earlier today, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said the U.S. has, quote, serious concerns about the situation, unquote, and that President Biden is being, quote, kept abreast and watching closely as well. Well, for more on what's happening, let's bring in ABC's Jordana Miller, who's on the ground in Jerusalem covering the very latest. Jordana, thanks for being with us. And first, just tell me what is fueling this anger, this new uprising among Hamas and other Palestinian groups right now?
That's such a great question, Terry, because it really is so many factors that have built up over the last number of weeks. If we go back to the beginning of Ramadan, about a month ago, Israel made the decision to put up barriers blocking these iconic stairs at the Damascus Gate in the Old City, one of the most popular places for Muslims to hang out over the holiday. They said it was for security reasons. It was poorly explained, and it sparked 2 weeks of protests. Then there was a very controversial court eviction that may force some Arab residents in a neighborhood in East Jerusalem to leave their homes after decades. They will move out of buildings, and possibly Israeli Jews will move in. That's a case that the Supreme Court will have to weigh in on, but it made Palestinians feel they were being kicked out of East Jerusalem, which is, of course, what they want for their future capital. And finally, the Palestinian elections were canceled recently. Palestinians were told by the president of the PA, the Palestinian president, that it was because Israel would not let some Palestinians vote in East Jerusalem. Now, that was largely a pretext. It seems Abbas is afraid of the growing power of Hamas. They might win big. Nonetheless, anger on the street boiling over into these clashes that we saw at the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
And that one of the holiest sites in Islam. So, Jordana, we rarely see attacks in the city of Jerusalem itself. Is this a major escalation?
It is a major escalation, Terry. I think it's been about 8 years since we've heard sirens in Jerusalem. I heard them in my home. I heard the explosions afterwards. The fact that this is a holy city is one issue. The other fact is that there are so many Palestinians and Arabs living here that usually Jerusalem is not touched. So the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, called this, a red line that was crossed, and he's promising a very forceful response. And we're seeing that already with airstrikes in the Gaza Strip.
All right. Well, we will be watching that closely, and we thank you. And stay safe out there, Jordana, you and your family.
Thanks, Terry.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.